Okay, here on 8West, we love to show you inside spectacular spaces in West Michigan, from off-limits homes to area hotspots.
And we are very excited about seeing one site evolve from the very first design ideas to a fabulous finished living space.
Two talented students won the chance to make it all happen.
Yes, and we have Bob Gruters of RiverHouse Condominiums here with Kat O'Brien and Julie Christofferson from Michigan State University, the best school in the state, for the 8West RiverHouse Design Challenge. You are the champions, and we're going to talk with you in just a minute. But Bob, for those that aren't familiar, we've kind of been going through the past few months with this big design project. You know, we've got some great judges. Were you surprised to see the caliber of designs that came out that were
Absolutely.
entered?
RiverHouse, of course, being world class to begin with, and the original designs in the building are right to the top level. And when these students came in, went to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And these guys went to a level beyond that. We're just when you're listening to how they put on the whole exhibit, the show, how they put it together, and wow.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, it's amazing. I always say it's that shining building in downtown Grand Rapids. It really is a centerpiece. And when you talk about being able to design the inside, there really are some great opportunities that these students had to take advantage of, just because you're starting with such a beautiful place.
Yeah, our custom design units have become very, very popular, and quite a bit of flexibility to work with. But of course, the views are extraordinary, and most of them have taken advantage, of course, of the views. And I know that their area especially is in the whole kitchen area. So that's better for Sherry than me. I'm not a very good cook.
Sherry, your wife. That's your wife. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so ladies, you won out of all of the designs submitted. Your design rose to the top. I know that the judges at one point were talking about finding your end user, who you were kind of designing this condominium for. Can you tell us what you had in mind and how that helped you shape the winning design?
Yeah, we were kind of thinking it would be for probably a couple, maybe empty nesters, and it was maybe they really like the downtown Grand Rapids area. Still doing a lot of work, maybe retired, but still very involved in the community. So we are trying, we titled it Live, Work, Play, because that's what we saw them doing in the space.
And what does this mean to you? I mean, you're both college students. What does this kind of an opportunity mean to you as you plan to graduate and then move into the work world?
Well, we don't really have this opportunity very much in school to do like a real project like this, and so being able to see it actually done and built out
students,
as students is just a really huge opportunity for us.
That's amazing.
Yeah, just really huge real-world experience, and on a really large scale too. So
we're looking at pictures of the presentation that you put together of your design. Explain a little bit here. This is the kitchen area, and you kind of centered things around the kitchen as a major spot where people are going to spend some time.
Because the kitchen is definitely a gathering area, so we really focused on designing that space and choosing the materials and finishes that would be classic yet modern at the same time.
And Bob, what's your sense? Do you think this condo is going to sell right away? They all sell right away.
We got two buyers right over here.
I wish.
Those who design and fall in love with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. Well, it's on the 28th floor of RiverHouse. As you said, one of the most amazing things that RiverHouse has to offer is beautiful views, and they are south and views of the city, and you can see the Ford Museum, you can see the river itself. So when is this going to be completed? Can people walk through it when it's done? How's that going to work?
Of course, by the end of the year, the project will pretty well be sold out. And the momentum is extraordinarily strong, always has been very strong. Even though we went through the tough economies, it's worked out very nicely. So within this year, the unit will, of course, be built and completed. And we kind of have a couple models before this that we're just finishing up, and it's kind of the progress going down the road. But you never know, that one telephone call, like I remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Just bought the unit, fell in love with it. Now Sherry wants to buy it back.
Oh, nice. Because it does look nice. We gave a tour of Art Van's condo.
Right, exactly. Well, you must be very proud of that, to have Mr. Art Van deciding on his West Michigan home to be in your premier signature building.
And believe it or not, I actually designed that unit, the one with no walls.
Okay.
And, yeah, everybody didn't think it would work, but I turned out.
You know what you're doing. I think you got a future in the design and development business.
No. Here's the talent over here.
Yeah, we look forward to following the processes. We're going to continue with that journey and bring that to our viewers. And so, congratulations. It wouldn't be possible without you, Bob.
That's right.
So.
We had some fun with it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, hang in there. We're going to be right back.
This is 8 West.